Welcome to the show. Well, the 2025-2026 Broadway season is in full swing. We're actually right around the midway mark, with many new and exciting shows gearing to open in the coming weeks and months. So to help me preview this spring theater season, I am joined today with some of my industry friends. We have entertainment critic from the New York Post, Johnny Lazinski, Julie James, program director and host for SiriusXM on Broadway, and Chris Murphy, staff writer at Vanity Fair and OnStage newbie. Welcome to the panel, Chris.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
How's it going? How is it going?
We're here again already?
Yes, I know. I feel like it was just yesterday when we were talking about the fall. All right. The fall is behind us. The spring is obviously coming up. Before we dive into the spring season, what has been the #1 highlight for you from the fall, and maybe it has even trickled into the new year? Johnny.
For me, Marjorie Prime. That was like a 15-year-old play about AI. All of that adding up, it didn't sound like something I really wanted to see or see again. And in fact, it is to me just about the best play of the season. June Squibb, 96, Force of Nature, Cynthia Nixon. Everyone should see that before it closes. You must.
June Squibb, frontrunner for the Tony for Best Actress in a Play?
Could be, but as we'll see, there are a lot of exciting possibilities in that field.
Coming up in the spring. How about you, Jewel?
I think, as a musicals girly, I
That's
have
our
to
connection.
speak up for not only ragtime, but really chess. And it's coming into the new year with me because I just did a special with them for SiriusXM. I do think that it's the one that people have rooted for all this time, no matter how little sense it's made.
Yeah.
It's always been about that music, and people want this to work. And also a lot of people that knew some of the music or didn't know the music are finding it anew anyway, like they never saw it on stage. So I think what they did with it, how they're treating it, it's sizzling, it's sexy, it's heating up these winter nights.
It is.
So
it is.
I'm here for chess.
Chess. Chris, how about you?
Okay, well, you actually almost stole that from me. As a musicals girly who I wrote a whole profile on chess for Vanity Fair that was in the October issue. But I'm going to shout out maybe chess's biggest competition and say ragtime.
Yeah.
Really, really fantastic. I think Joshua Henry, who has not won a Tony yet, which is insane, gives an absolutely mind-blowing performance. Brandy Uranowitz is also great, so is Casey Levy. It just is such a beautiful story that really is resonant right now. And I mean, it's been resonant since the 90s when it came out, but it really strikes an emotional chord at this moment in America's history. And I think it can't be ignored. And it really was a bright spot.
Oh, it's certainly having a moment. And it's a hot ticket.
Sure is.
Biggest disappointment of the fall season?
I'll take that. But I'm going to say that with love. Queen of Versailles, I really was rooting for. I love Stephen Schwartz. I'm a Wicked kid, so I was really rooting for it. And I don't think it was a disaster. It closed after a couple weeks. But I think there were some really bright spots, and I actually got to see Sherry Renee Scott in the show as Jackie Siegel, and I thought she brought something really interesting and great in there. I think there was a really good musical in there, and they didn't really put all the pieces together, and I was disappointed, but they'll get them next time.
Queen of Versailles. Johnny, I know you did not like Queen of Versailles.
It's appalling. It's an embarrassment for everyone.
So that'll be your disappointment. Julie, what about you?
I'm disappointed for completely different reasons. Yeah, I really wanted that to work out. I really wanted Kristen Chenoweth to, come back to Broadway. And it seemed like such a missed moment because of the moment that Wicked is having internationally. Here's, all of this new interest in a Stephen Schwartz musical, and it just is so sad that it went down that way.
Yeah, I think Queen of Versailles will have a moment when someone breaks it apart, cracks it open, 10 years from now, and we'll see Queen of Versailles.
It's been broken beyond repair.
Okay,
Put it back together.
I'm trying to be optimistic. All right, let's dive
you.
into some of the plays of the spring season. We have Every Brilliant Thing, Death of a Salesman, Dog Day Afternoon, Giant, Becky Shaw, The Fear of 13, Fallen Angels, Joe Turner's Come and Gone, The Ballisters, and Proof. Obviously, some new plays, some revivals. We'll kick it off with Every Brilliant Thing, which is the first one to open in this new season, this new year, starring Daniel Radcliffe. A little show. I remember seeing it at Barrow Street Theater way back when, I think in 2014. a show about lists.
Put that on the marquee. The show about lists.
Show about
Sounds
lists.
riveting
But
already.
when I heard casting Daniel Radcliffe in this play, I thought, brilliant idea. What are you thinking?
Yeah, he plays a young man whose mother suffers from depression, and so to sort of help himself and her come out of it, he starts listing off great things about life. You know, it kind of sounds like tiny, beautiful things. There's a built-in audience for it, but you're right about Daniel Radcliffe. Talk about an actor who works so hard and just keeps getting better and better. Because he used to go kind of with a microscope to see, like, can Harry Potter act?
Yeah.
And now we've sort of forgotten the Harry Potter bit of it. Now he's Broadway's Daniel Radcliffe.
Tony winner. He has the hardware. Yeah.
Tony.
Death of a Salesman's coming back. I feel like it comes back every couple of years.
It's the gypsy of plays.
Exactly. I love that. I'm going to coin that. With this time with Nathan Lane doing a role that has been a long time dream role for him. Laurie Metcalf, directed by Joe Mantello, produced by Scott Rudin. What are we thinking of this new Death of the Salesman?
I mean, I'm excited. Nathan Lane in perhaps the most iconic American male role, playing Willie Loman, and then you have Laurie Metcalf, who is absolutely amazing. She was just on Broadway this season, this winter, and their pairing, I think, has the potential to really just blow minds. For those of us who were really excited to see Laurie Metcalf be in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf in the pandemic, and that getting sort of taken away from us by COVID, it's going to be really exciting to see her step into a real, an iconic female role as Rose Loman. So, and I also think Christopher Abbott and Ben Allers, as Biff and Happy. It seems like it's going to be a really stacked production and very different from the last Death of a Salesman. That was Wendell Pierce and Sharon Jackson. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. All right, we have to take a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere at home. More from our Broadway Spring Preview after this, but first, it's time for our OnStage IQ. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.